Consider joining the Patreon to keep me in this business. It's always massively appreciated and needed. Link at the top of the description. Lucky! Holy! They really animated her, including the view from a short distance away with various clothing on display. It's all very high quality. How come the room is so beautiful though? What started as a funny scene for me, with her genuinely also looking fantastic, I cannot lie, is now evolving into me being impressed that she's actually getting fully changed and sorting out everything, including her hair. Yeah, she's an awesome character to be fair. I cannot wait to see how she handles combat with these guys. They did a really stand-up job of displaying a city completely under siege, really. Now this is quite the twist, and purely because just prior, we see that Felt and the two scumbags who messed with Subaru in Season 1 Episode 1 are caught in the middle of this alongside Mercs. What I very often find and enjoy in ReZero is how they really represent a truly warped version of whatever it is that they represent. Easy one for one of the first big battles of this counterattack about to go into action. Seen this guy's face for the first time. I truly appreciate whoever's idea it was to keep having Wilhelm's fights pretty much always start with a slight rotating shot. Bro, what a shot that was, with him whipping the sword back upright to land a hit and reveal her face. And then one more for the shocking reveal that she looks absolutely nothing like a corpse and everything like exactly how she was when we first saw her, likely leading to this shocked reaction too. My god, I hope that her confidence isn't unfounded as she smiles when her enemy becomes clear. A very nervous let's go. This is such a badass casual way of insulting him, but I fear he'll be a much stronger opponent than he thinks, given we've seen him effortlessly do massive damage. I don't know. I'm nervous. Plus, another win here because I do enjoy how the writer, or at least the storyboarder for the anime, are flicking between events, much like Oda classically does in One Piece. Exactly what I was saying about the massive damage he can cause via doing fairly small things, goodness me! Plus, of course, being evil scum, he's more than happy to threaten his wives' lives too. Hitting the nail on the head there, Subaru. Exactly what I've been saying. I'm losing it! Go on, Amelia! A very nervous win because he is far stronger than many of them seem to think. I just get that vibe from him more than any of the others. Credit to her for still fighting back. This is so damn hype-inducing, but as much as I've said in regards to him being strong, I truly also believe the exact same thing about Reinhard. So here we go. Oh my god, that was so quick!
君の話だと人質は解放してくれるはずだよ。
It's so good! It's so good I started laughing! That's when you know I think it's a 10 out of 10 damn scene. His feared and confused reaction. Reinhard glowing. It's so good. Take Max wins all day long. That's now back-to-back max wins, as far as I'm concerned. Subaru getting her to safety, Reinhard nicking her ice dagger for his use, and then the awesome swing and counter-attack. How these men know they're in for one hell of a tough fight here almost lends some level of intimate camaraderie among them, which I like. As weird of a win as it might be, I do enjoy how they're not stupid. Like, you can't easily fool them. They might be mad, but they're not idiots, you feel me? This is truly feeling like a counterattack now, which I do believe the arc is named after. What an incredibly well animated sequence right there. I do not like his weird reaction there. And the second, or first or whatever, Gluttony's lack of a reaction to the attack. I'm so nervous. She said this in just the cutest way humanly possible. She's painfully adorable. It's causing me pain. I remember he has tons of divine protections, including getting a new one just very recently. But it's incredible that he has something that basically stops him from dying? It's nuts! So, here is my fear, that he is essentially the same level of strength as Reinhard. Neither of them are able to kill one another, and then what happens after that? Reinhard is the freaking best, bruh! Especially how he just does it like that! What a kick too! For them to feel this way, they must have not only witnessed some horrible sights, but also seen him kill many seemingly insanely strong foes over and over again, to a point where they lost any and all hope. I do love seeing him in a state of shock because he's facing someone for the very first time where he's unable to kill them, dealing with his strength and speed and healing abilities. And Reinhard can talk into his mind. He's such a nice guy, and he also kicked him into the freaking sky, bruh! Whoever keeps on doing the rotating shots for Wilhelm is a living legend! I hated Garth in Season 2, but now I love the dude and so hate seeing him getting hurt like this. It's all too much for me. Send help! Now Imagine how bad I feel after writing the last win and then seeing this go down. Genuinely getting an upset tum already.
私たちの街を取り戻すのよ。
さあ、正義のための決戦だ。
Oh, this is the worst, bruh. This is their HQ with clearly some monstrous stuck in. Very likely to be Lust, given her ability to change forms. No!
なんてね。
Worried as I am, and you best believe I'm worried, bruh. The animation on that transformation was great and had to get one.
じゃんじゃじゃん。私様のお出まし。
Such a banging, great ending, of course, scores a win as well. Like, the endings are masterfully done so far to hook you for the following episode.
ほら、刺したらどうです？
That creepy music is perfect to showcase the power these people have when they enter a bloody room, just casually walking up like that without any fear whatsoever. The animation on the transformation again, but also goodness me, the strength is just unreal. Like, it's genuinely got me wondering if anyone outside of Reinhard can even handle any of them.
そこまでやね。やっぱり無理やったやろ、フェリスさん。
I have not even the faintest of a clue as to what just happened, but I'm so shocked it's getting max wins.
アナスタシア法師。今はこの都市の代表代理ってとこやね。
Oh damn, that was unexpected. Plus her having some tasty magic packed away too.
あ？ 来るのは分かってたって言うたやろ。
You just went and earned yourself another max wins for this. There's me feeling all doom and gloom at the end of episode 9, and this is how this one starts. So very much let's go, Juice.
早く戻って抱きしめて、私以外何も愛せねえように。
戻れねえよ。
3 single wins here. 1 is for them actually having a full-on plan they're doing bit by bit. 2 is the rather nasty-looking damage caused to her face by the magic attack just now. And lastly, 3 is because my boy Al is here ready to do combat. Ah, it's so good! I can't get enough of him thinking he's outdone Reinhard only to find out, oh no you haven't, mate! Genuinely impressive voice acting there as he goes from angry to flying through the air. You really can't beat handcrafted animation like that, plus the sound effects were noise too. Seriously went and took it to another level seconds later, didn't ya? Hearing her do this attack again for the first time in ages was such a legit delight. Thank goodness Reinhard moved him out of the way in time, but this guy, man, he's so insanely strong and seemingly unkillable even if you freeze him. Normally this would be tagged with the prior win, but him knocking Reinhard through so many buildings is insane.
だってこれで一番面倒なやつは片付いたよ。
She is brilliant, really. Still fighting back, and she looks amazing there, I have to say.
わかった。私、あなたのこと、大嫌いだわ。
Her suddenly understanding that this is the kind of man she hates is both cute, but also really important, I think.
私、すごく嫌な予感がするんだけど。
気が合うね。
I mean, come on. How on earth do you even start to try and beat someone who can do this? It's not even ice, it's water, and he's picked it up! Now that's how you use CGI really well. She's got to score max wins here for being everything he mentioned, saving his life, and for the awesome animation of them doing this with the city in the background. For those 3 equally great looking attacks, it ended up having to be back-to-back max winsies. Each one was as good as the last, and I'm betting a lot of people couldn't wait to see it animated. Not ice skating on the spot. That's a new one. Such a stupidly clever use of his whip to change their direction so quickly. Reinhardt is now using his sword. Knocking him into his own attack is next level trolling.
まず少女それかどうか聞かれて
That face and his reaction.
小さな王って
小さな王
何も感じなかった熱くも冷たくも
ラインハルトそいつの心臓が動いてるか確かめてくれ
That was so good. I have no clue if it'll lead to anything or not, but I love seeing Subaru figuring things out, or at least trying to.
これはもはや聖女の風格ブリジル様
Color me shocked that it's seemingly working and taking her over in spite of her new protection.
ブリジル様
A much better kiss than expected.
そうです。愛とはつながりを持って。
茶番はやめよ。聞くに耐えん。
Getting cut off like that and understanding that it's absolutely not working on her is so awesome.
あの人たちは集められた町の住人であろうよ。
Things keep on going from bad to worse in pretty much every battle so far. I can't take much more of this and none of you are helping. How come she went from being one of my most hated characters to one of the best in such a short time though? Such an easy max wins, as she's like 70 times more capable in combat than I had ever imagined. What a beautifully shot sequence though, as she flies through the air defending herself from behind. It's so good! Not running off to sing on the spot. She's even good in close quarters. Let's go!
アイリスとイバラの王
Color me extremely shocked that the seemingly unbreakable woman has a weak point that she was able to target somehow, and it caused this much of a reaction from her. Subaru and Emilia being right about their prediction.
エミリアだ耳貸して
ちゃんと返してね
That's straight into my top 5 cutest things Emilia has ever said list.
今さら僕が
さ気づいてるか
Subaru doing his verbal take back to him. Massive credit to the studio. They've truly knocked the visuals out of the park, and best of all, totally kept the same art style and hand-done animation from even season 1.
肉体の時間を止める獅子の心臓そう言い換えてもいいぜ
Even though Subaru has clearly figured out part of his ability, I'm still not sure how it's going to help them in defeating him just yet, but we're getting somewhere.
答え合わせはなあその顔を見りゃ十分だな
That made for a heck of an ending to the episode right there, and you know that's gonna get one more.
あよってらっしゃい見てらっしゃい
Unexpected start of episode town shot.
お題は見てなお茶碗盛大に噛んでんじゃないよ
This is funny to me for some unknown reason, more so than the first time she did it. There's been a lot of songs in this third season, and I must admit, I've been impressed with all of them. And whilst we're here seeing it, I also wanted to note that I am happy to see more of her background too.
でっかい町に商売は興行師が仕切っとうちは小さな村で気楽に歌うだけさ
Weird win if you've never read it, but this reminded me of the background to Quoth in the excellent books by Patrick Rothfuss called The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear. Love those.
今に見さらせ銀龍王に私はなる
I dare say, with the start of this episode, she's likely an even more important character than I previously thought, and it was a great background to her too. I was worried for her too, and then she spins and lands like that, like it's no big deal whatsoever.
騒ぐな
Holy! Was that like a life of hers got lost, or literally just a broken piece of a necklace?
なるほど自分にとって価値のあるものに傷を肩代わりさせるのですか
Ah, so not quite, but not a million miles off. And more importantly, the win is for yet another brand new and unique divine protection.
他人の過去を漁る浅ましき輩よその悪手に万死であってもあがなえぬ
I don't even know what exactly I'd call these shots, but she's got some of the best ones so far this season.
黙って私の歌を聴きやがれってなもんです
In a way, it actually makes her more scary that she didn't even reply. She just immediately tried to attack her.
私とあの人の運動そんなやつばかりある
It's nice to see someone being able to get under their skin now for a change. Bruh, how easily she's blocking these attacks though!
あの人は深く愛し合っている
For the especially great voice acting there from her, the animation, and the awesome sound effects, it's max. Knowing just how much damage that insane attack would have caused to her had she not been using her divine protection via the necklace.
わらわが炎のパイオニアとして手本を見せてやろう
It's funny, to me, she was always a baddie in the story, and yet her blaze was so beautiful and pure compared to the evil and darkness of Raph's prior one. Her voice actress kills me. These three shots of the city, and especially the first one.
さあさあ遠からぬ人は音に聞け近い人は踊りも見ろ
Her saying what her mother used to when forming a crowd for the troupe when she was just a kid was a lovely touch here.
これぞ歌に寄り添い歌と共に生きる金融詩人のあり方
Getting the start of the song of her early times once she left her family seemingly to go out and become a bard on her own.
だったら金融詩人って何
Some lovely voice acting from her right there, really showing her range, I think. Some really stunning looking visuals there too. Rotating shot and even more equally stunning looking visuals. Really lovely moment there where the first song to ever come to her is inspired by the wonderful and colourful vista that surrounds her here.
誰のもとにも訪れる新しい朝は空を赤黄色夜を追い払う
I ain't ever gonna stop winning her songs in this series! I I appreciated seeing what the deal was between these two as well, as obviously it was touched upon and then not much else had been said since. Seeing everyone being woken up from the trance, and hopefully she can land the final blow soon to take her out without the risk of anyone else being hurt.
よってその働きに褒美を与える
Bless whoever kept giving her these awesome looking moments. Max here again as they cut the music to make it look like she'd been killed suddenly, which gave me a great and sudden worry, only for her to knock it away and lose another expensive item. Such a great moment as the music kicks back in and we get that smile from her.
同じ方向を見て同じように思う同じように感じるなど虫唾が走る
What a badass looking scene of hers walking forwards whilst blasting away her attacks. What the hell, man? She's got something like what Nov has in Hunter x Hunter or what?
くどい
Such a sick looking shot as she breaks her chains, likely landing a blow on her, and didn't mess around with talking about it first.
知ったことか
Before I even find out if this has actually definitely worked or not, it's scoring max wins. It's so simple, she doesn't engage, she just attacks with the final blows and looks so good doing it too. Glad in the end this guy had a moment like this, proving how much he cares for her.
これは直接言うつもりはないけれど、あなたの歌姫でよかった。
This marks a really solid ending yet again, but this time because it's wholesome, especially given how hard she often had it prior to meeting him.
花嫁の人数か距離何らかの条件が必ず
Bit too long to show, but basically a final win of the episode for Subaru, further figuring out seriously important things about how their abilities work and coming ever closer to figuring out his too. Clearly yet again going without an OP this episode, so take that win.
レグルスの無敵のからくりと花嫁さんたちには関係がある
I know we largely just heard that for ourselves, but finding out what he actually said to her at the time.
そんなあなたはあなたの名前聞かせてくれない
Emilia really using her inherent kindness here to try and bridge the gap between her and the traumatized women.
私はエミリア。ただのエミリア。あなたといろんなところが違うけど。
Obviously, I can't get away with showing too much, but I loved the music here and her approach to speaking to the women too.
私たちの何がわかるっていうの？あなたたちが優しいことを知ってる。
Big credit to her voice actress there. They've all done such an amazing job this season, I swear.
私にあなたたちと私の騎士様やみんなを助けさせてください。
The end of the words as she uses her final plea and the music finishes.
嫌い。私は嫌い。
私も嫌い
Hearing the women breaking the bonds for the first time in potentially weeks, months, or even years with some of them was quite the strong and profound moment, really.
私の名前はシルフィーです。すごくいい名前ね。
Actually got me a little borderline emotional there.
もしかしてどうしましたか？ちょっと確かめたいことがあるんだけど。
What was originally a little, oh, she's sharing a little spirit with her, quickly turned into, hold up a minute, did that just pass straight through her? I feel like we're all onto something, but I'm super slow.
ひどい。
Ah, I see. I was indeed slow. The spirit was meant to go through her. That's normal. The weirdness comes from what it picked up in her, and it's obviously a piece or part or whole of his soul or heart, I guess.
何をするつもりなの？あの男を倒すには重ねられた私の心臓を止めるしかありません。
I kinda doubt it will go this way. I hope not anyway, but you gotta give her credit for being willing to do this to defeat him.
るの？そんなの絶対に嫌よ。そうしたらまた誰かが犠牲になって。
Once again, I appreciate how there's another nod to the movie, the origin of Petal Goose before he was that name, and the sad death of her aunt.
ええ、そうね。死のうって思ったことは何度もある。そう。死ねば家族のみんなとまた会える。
As weird as it is to say, there's so much strength in them in this moment, and it's only made worse by knowing if the main one goes, his heart will pop into another of their bodies.
待って。
Oh, that was so tense! Right as they were about to do it, she stops them all at the same time.
違うの。私があなたたちの鼓動を止める。
That brilliant music begins to play as she says this, and it zooms out. Oh, this is going to be so good!
信じてたよ。お前は死にかけの敵を見つけたら絶対ベラベラと勝ち誇るバカだって。
He brutally calls him out on that.
クソ野郎以外の模範解答がねえよ。この
Him dodging these attacks and the massive damage the second attack caused all around the area.
何の罪もない妻たちの命。
Emilia beautifully interrupting him as he tries to monologue again.
今のはあなたの花嫁さんたちからの絶縁状だと思って。
That's a great line. I love that. It's like an 80s action movie line or something.
スバル、レグルスの心臓はここ。今私の胸の中にあるわ。
Oh damn, that's a twist I didn't see coming a mile off. I figured because they were stopped before it started it didn't count or something, but no, clearly doesn't work that way.
エミリア、俺を信じて全部任せてくれるか。
It really makes for such a beautiful moment between them that she doesn't hesitate even remotely to him asking this. Amazing animation, excellent voice acting, and a great art style change as he does something I legit thought he'd do, and that's no joke. You know I always get stuff wrong. Not this time, baby. So yeah, Max. I have to say it one more time, the movie being mentioned is great, because it fills in so many blanks. It's like the kind man he used to be is now helping to guide Subaru's hand to end this whole thing. This is so stupidly great. I totally get why this season has such a high score and it's so justified too.
周りは置いてきぼりなんですけど、今の茶番とか三文芝居の説明をしろよ。
The fact that he has no idea what he just did makes this so much better.
前ら
That kick from Emilia Tan though.
アイスブランドアーツ。
That he's still able to produce such power is insanely scary, but thank goodness he was off balance from her kick and now they can actually attack him. So it's max from me after all that.
まあ単純な話あれだ。お前、ナメプしてる間に敵に逆襲されたんだよ。
To here, firstly, it's him basically describing the second half of this season. And secondly, it's seeing the first real damage caused to this previously immortal enemy. This can have max wins as well, actually, because firstly, I love how it's these two ending this fight in the end, which feels rather fitting, rather than Reinhard coming along and taking care of all of it, and it's Emilia's punches instead.
これで最後。53。
Also highly fitting punching him for each wife.
ウルフゲーマー。
That was a great shot right there, but I feel like he did something right beforehand, man.
無敵化するために自分の心臓を止めなくちゃならない。完全に時間制限付きの無敵化だな。
Ah, that's That's what he did in that moment, but obviously it's not something he can do for long, so Subaru has massively figured him out. I'm losing it again!
二人がかりで一人をいたぶるような真似をして心が痛まないわけ
Ha! These scum will try anything at their end.
分かったよ
For that introduction alone of Reinhard back into the battle, you best believe it scored max.
ただ君は一つだけ間違えたね僕を月に向かって投げるべきじゃなかった
He threw him to the fucking moon, bruh!
おかしいだろ
Not only was the animation great on the closing in shot, but we got to see yet again how he quickly stopped his heart to stop himself taking damage from the attack there. Hearing and seeing his panic on display, the first time he's ever felt like this in over 100 years as the city flashes around him.
笑い声が聞こえる僕を見ているだろう僕を見て笑ったんだろう
Another great, more detailed shot of the city as he continues to fall.
お前は僕の妻のくせにどうして僕が一人きりになるのをいい気味だなんて笑うんだ
As this most epic track continues to play, we see the final parts of him falling to pieces as he understands. His wives are glad he's about to be taken out. He's pure evil. Might just be me, but I think it's Max wins how we get to see him now having to keep on stopping his heart in order to prevent himself from taking life-ending damage from Reinhard and the Fool. And then the single here for him having to stop his heart to the point it rebels to stop himself taking damage from this giant attack.
これで僕が死んであの娘が母親とペテルギウスの仇を取って幸せになるなんてヘドが出るあの女が僕が死んで喜ぶなんて
It's so good now watching him having to keep using it to try and prevent himself from drowning, pushing his heart to its limits, no doubt yet again. Seeing it like that was brilliant, the heart pounding more and more, the pressure building until it stops.
ね、起きて。お寝坊さんもそろそろ起きなくちゃダメよ。
That music, her soft and kind words, and knowing they're free of him finally is getting me, I gotta admit. And that one just broke the floodgates. Getting a last second glimpse of what the fourth quarter video will very likely be starting with. And such an easy last second win there to end this video too, with Garth fully transforming for the first time this season. The Patreon supporter of the week is Atrachius. Be like Atrachius and consider supporting the channel over on my Patreon linked at the top of the description or by visiting www.patreon.com/TheHonestGamer. Videos are often claimed and lose revenue, so every little helps. Be sure to subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends loud and proud about these videos, and I'll see you next time. Z, Mine 1435, No Power, Starstad, Hugo 1, Travis Schumacher, Casey Jeffery-Greer, Daniel Jensen, Parenti, Rash Dolphin, yeah, I'm no, Lucas Frontier, Lelucia Denier, that one weird guy, Athul Krishna, Cody Tiffany, Zay2K, Kalimato 3000, Capitain Otaku, Eshu, Govu9594, Gurlag, LTX Hornet 21, Nathan, Trills reference detected, Sir Sleepyhead, Adarryl Harper, Chris712A, Marcel29, Fish0706, Burn Wolfdog, Sean Graves, Kidbread, Atrachius, Guru Thor, Joe, Lee Mats, JHL10, Ninny, Aussie Gaming 94, Roy the Best Boy, Juice, William Peterson, Mary, Chrono, The Swedish Muggle, Marcellus the Roman, Lily, Nexus 47, AdmiralNugget, Michael Tomlin, James Johnson, Awaki, Timothy Wilcox, Tomo Sandy, Henrik Jensen, Roll Tide Wes, Detective Games, Arenesia Svaltos, David Ferrix, Olive Wharf, Furious Mo, Mollen Hendris, Salt Lover, Joker Rims, Dravona, Rimuru, Gamer Ludwig, Mushwin, Shadow Cleanser, Don, Sean Gray, Logan, Adam Matz, Robert Jackson, Sakomi Aurorum, Thembo, Starkip, Anthony, Miran Adran, Cody Niemeyer, Cosminito 140, Cheese, Cheshire Wolf, Pernicious Lionel, Snowy, Rishin Marco, Austin Manning, Sarcastic Truth, Hitter the Wicked, Owen Halloran, Extinct Hero, Alexander Schwarz, Dante Sol, Flaming Yan, Rodies, Dragon Boy 1, Display 7, Dark Raisin, Spud Delta, Revenge Isn't There, Gaster 1294, Jason Jepson, ESO, Modavirum, Knuckle Duster, Otar A. Bodanisi, Matthew Burr, Ruby Rose, Ghost Rider 176, Silver Cards, Cloud Garden, Whale, Luis Minito, Mini Masher, Garrett Vermeesh, Ryan DeViris, AJokerXD, Laxor, TRS, Liam Gagati, Kai158, Mr. Firecool, Wacky Normal, Lionel Schultz, Kevin Elston, Nozomi, Marvin, The Nana Moment, Satai Koyari, Bappo, Devicao, Christopher Willis, Laxus, Michael Lewis, SK Baby, Cecilia, Nick Wyndham, Guru, Kevin 102, Sean, Kelnock, Marquez, Gabe, 420 Blazington 425, Brainless Ben, Oliver Smiley Reacts, Your Edvinson, Capan, Kyle Jones, Peter Milligan, John, Lorena Frazier, Orkeeper, Jason Davies, Lightly Winter, Oscar I. Lopez, Jaffa6263, Storm 970, Alex P, Isel Caldera, Kevin Nauta, Steelers, Crimson Shadows, Ali 50, Birdwithoutaword, 1928, Headshot Hunter, Brandon Creer,